Okay, so let's take a look at these. We're supposed to find the slope of the segment, so let me blow this up a little bit bigger so we can see it better. And so with this, we're given two really distinct endpoints, so we're just going to use those. We're just finding the slope from here to there. We probably won't have to reduce on these. I'll show you another problem where we could have to reduce. But so for this one, remember slope is rise over run. And so what I'm going to do is just count the boxes. So if I'm starting right here, and my run is the horizontal, my rise is the vertical, so my run would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I thought it was like traveling down blocks, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks this way. So my run would be 5. And then for me, I always put the sign with the numerator. So if the function is increasing, in other words, if it's getting bigger or if I'm going up, if that makes sense, that's going to be positive. If this thing were going downhill or is heading in the negative direction, then I would have a negative sign there, which I think is probably the next one. But so for here, we have starting from here or here, it doesn't matter, you're going to go the same distance. If I run 5, then I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes up, and that is my slope. So for every 5 I'm going horizontally, I'm increasing 4, and that would be the slope for that one. And then let's check out this next one. So this one, they're going to make me count to a big number. Okay, so same basic idea. Starting here, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it looks like, would be our run. And then this one is going downhill, so that would be a negative in terms of the slope because I'm going to decrease that many units for every 9 I go over. And it looks like the down is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for every 9 boxes I'm going over, I'm going down 5 boxes. And that would be the slope for that one. And then let's take a look at the next one while we're here, because this one doesn't have, so these had the kind of helpful dot saying look between there and there. And then on this one, it's not giving you those helpful dots, so you kind of have to figure out your own. So first off, we know this is going to be positive because it is getting bigger as we go left to right. And then where I'm going to look, let's see. Maybe write that right there. Rise and run. So I'm looking for 2 spots that have that intersect like clearly at a point. So I wouldn't want to use any of those because those are all terrible. I can't tell what's going on there. But this one looks pretty good. And then I just kind of keep going until I find the next one that I can that crosses at a clean point, like in this case 5, -1. So it looks like our run is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's there. And then it's going up, so it's going over 5 and then up 1, 2. And it wouldn't matter if I had started over here at this point, it would still be going over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and up 1, 2. It's just going to do that over and over. The other thing that can happen, let me see if I can find one. Yeah, so this one you already have right, but let me just kind of point out. So it ends up being 3/4, so we're going over 4 and up 3. Sometimes I'll see people where they, get back to pencil there, where they find 2 points that are farther apart than they meant to be. So let me just show you what that would look like in case this happens to you. So say I went from here, and say I didn't notice that spot, and so let's say I went up to here with it. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes for my run. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes for my rise. But if you notice, that fraction can be reduced because that's 2 times 3 and 2 times 4. So if you end up with a slope that should be reduced, definitely reduce it. And then you'll find that's exactly what we would have found if we just found the 2 closest points together, over 4 and up 3. So even if you grab the wrong 2 points and they end up being like this one, as long as you reduce the fraction, you're still going to get to the right answer. Where the one where I see people do that a lot is trying to find one where the slope is 1, but where it goes over 1 and up 1, they'll end up with it goes over 4 and up 4 and put 4 over 4, and it counts them wrong. And so just kind of be aware of those reducible fractions. Hopefully that helped.